beautifully struck, actually. It's the best he's hit for a while. Did you get a bit of work on the ball to get across the table in that way on the pink?
Big roar as well, wasn't there, as that went in? Crowd hoping for a recovery.
And Ronnie doesn't play in all of the Chinese events, and I think when he does play over here, especially in Shanghai, he's very well received. He's just about their favourite player. I mean, I don't know quite where they stand on when he plays Ding Junhui, who's very, very much liked, of course, in his home country, but there's something about O'Sullivan. Maybe the fact that he's not always seen. He has entered the World Open in Yushan, so it came as a bit of a surprise to me to see his name in that, I have to say, but he is amongst the entries.
13.
Well, one skill, of course, he has is winning frames quickly.
14.
If he could do that, then he could intimidate Wilson, but that's not quite worked out. A little bit of pressure on this now. If he was 5-1 up, you'd fancy it to fly in the pocket. It has gone in.
Terrific shot, wasn't it? Great recovery. Saying that, has he recovered enough to be on anything?
19.
Yep, just about, I think.
20.
Yeah, as I say, you know, if you could reel a couple of frames off with real big breaks, then it'll certainly make Wilson sweat. But it's all ifs and buts. He's actually got to do it, of course. Finished off with back-to-back total clearances in the last round, but of course, by then he was already 4-0 up against an opponent, putting him under no pressure.
Yeah, one thing about snooker we know is that when a player gets a long way behind, for some reason,
35.
just some of the pressure is taken off their shoulders, and you see the best of them. He doesn't like this shot very much. He's got to get underneath this little bit, cue ball down. At least a bit of stun on there.
36. $43. 44.
Yes, like you say, Dave, frames can be won very quickly with O'Sullivan. And he could do with 2 or 3 quick ones here, get himself right back into it in a short space of time.
$59. 60.
We'll need another red after the black.
$67.
Superb. It's been blink of an eye stuff. He needs to continue though. It's one down, but still needs another 4 frames to win the match, of course.
25. 76.
Never quite seen scenes like those in
83.
Preston last season when he made the 1000th career century. Everyone on their feet, last frame of the final against Neil Robertson. It was extraordinary, Neil.
Well, it couldn't have been a better time, could it? It was right at the end of a tournament. It was the winning frame for that event. And, yeah, there hasn't been anything like that in snooker. The crowd were going absolutely berserk, wasn't they, at the end? They were enjoying themselves. A celebration of a great, great player.
92.
potential to tie the high break here, which is 142, Barry Hawkins.
99.
Well, that's what he was looking for, a century, and he needs more of the same. But the O'Sullivan fans just sensing maybe the comeback could be on.
Yes, it was a good opening red actually that he knocked in, you know, where he stunned across the table. Red to the left corner.
107.
Oh, it's not there, but it's the start of a comeback anyway.
107 and 30.
Short and sweet from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well, he's hit the wrong red. He's hit the wrong ball again there. The only one we saw that, he missed the red and he clipped the blue on the way through. It was extraordinary. But there, he hit a red on the way through to the one he meant to hit.
Yeah, he's rocking a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
And O'Sullivan will certainly pick up on that as well.
Well, it was a great shot. Of course, he could have got unlucky, I suppose, and the red could have covered him for the black, but it didn't. I don't think a player ever deserves to get snookered on a colour like that, but it happens. And that's also particularly well played. All of a sudden, this match is changing.
8.
Yeah, controlled that so well. He had the angle to get them all open, so they're all there for him now. What a chance for 5-4.
Yes, and if he was to take it here, there'd be something very significant, I think, about the way that the match is being played.
9.
Kyron Wilson is having chances, but he's not able to chalk up enough points, basically. That's as simple as that.
Fourteen. Fifteen. 21. 22. 29.
One thing that with O'Sullivan, he does make the game look very easy when he's in, more so than Kyron Wilson or just about anyone else, actually. And he did get the bills open very quickly. There was a big pack of reds there, but they were soon dispersed all around the table.
38. 45. 46.
Well, Wilson did have a chance. He missed that black using the rest, unusually for him. And then, of course, caught the wrong red. So not good signs for Wilson.
52.
Yeah, not the first time he's done it. Like I say, he made that mistake earlier, hitting the ball on the way through to a pot earlier, which went badly wrong and probably dented his confidence a little bit that he
59.
such a misjudgment. And like I said earlier, the problem with playing O'Sullivan, apart from his obvious brilliance, is that frames can be lost very quickly. And this is the case here. This frame is just about lost now. It's not taken O'Sullivan long to get into this position. It's only one snooker, but he's on the red to the yellow pocket.
67.
And if it goes in, it's another frame gone.
Well, I said earlier that his average shot time, 28.5 seconds, would come down if he started to make breaks. It's now 19 seconds. The minute he potted that black at the start of the frame, got into the cluster, everything potted then. Everything was on. And it looks like he's going to pot everything.
76.
And there'll be just one frame in it. If you've got someone like Ronnie O'Sullivan on the ropes, you've got to keep punching, you've got to put him down, because the danger is he'll come back stronger.
4.
Yeah, I guess the problem is he's been on the receiving end of some defeats by the hands of O'Sullivan.
21.
So, you know, when you get the chance to win, you almost can't
92.
really turn it down. If he was to lose this match, and he's still in front, Karen Wilson would be very disappointed.
Yeah, because O'Sullivan was struggling, but he's not struggling now, is he? Yellow and green for a century.
99.
Yeah, things have turned round in a big way here.
$106.
It's his second century of the match, fourth of the tournament. If Wilson was under pressure before, he's bang under it now.
117.
Earlier on, it looked like O'Sullivan was there for the taking at 5-1, but he's cleared up with 120.